But you're from New Zealand. I think you're connected very much with the Maori culture. Yeah. What are some rites of passage there, and maybe what can men today potentially do go through kind of a similar experience? Not as intense, probably. I'm not going to volunteer for something like that, but yeah.
I'm curious about that, actually. I think it does require guidance. I think it is looking for mentors or looking for people that you respect. Because I think that's how we learn as men. We need our teachers. And I think it's firstly just acknowledging that you're looking for something else. I think that people now, particularly, how old are you?
30. I'll be 31 in a few months.
Right. Yeah. So I think it's great. There seems to be a desire or that sort of exploration.
Yearning for my manhood. Yeah, I'm longing for this.
There's a longing. Yeah. And at first it's acknowledging that, and it's. I think sometimes it's if you have that feeling, it's really owning that feeling and inviting. I think that's very powerful if you set intentions in your life. This is something I've picked up through my exploration. You don't always have control over things in life, but if you set your clear intentions, not knowing how they're going to sort of map out, they can be very powerful things that work in your favor. If you declare it, look, I invite, mentors into my life. I invite the mature masculine into my life. You might be very surprised what shows up and what invitations throw your way. And of course it's building your own tools and resources. I think in the way that you have, I think, is a sort of establishing disciplines. Be curious about disciplines. How can I look after my body, my well-being? Where can I can have fun and enjoy life and have times where I'm just, going wild a bit. That's also important.
Okay. Yeah, there's benefit to that.
But it's understanding the dance of that. It's like, is it getting out of control? Do I need to sort of pull back from this? Exercising honesty in your male relationships. Maybe in the answer, coming roundabout in a long way, is almost about what is the value of men's work and why would you look at doing men's work? What do you get from it? And I would say it's being with men in an honest and open way, in a space where you can really voice what's going on and be heard and uninterrupted, and also challenged. And this is the benefit I get, it's actually a very natural activity to sit in a group of men. It might feel very unfamiliar, you might never have done it, but for most men, the minute they do it, they go, there's something about this of sitting in a circle and just each man sharing their truth. It's actually a very familiar experience, and it's familiar because we've done it throughout thousands of years.
It's cross-generational, right? I think it goes years back, yeah.
It taps into a very primal experience of being a man, because that's what we did. We would be in our cave, or we'd be, and the women would be off doing this stuff, and they'd be doing the women's stuff, and every now and then the men would be having their projects and their adventures, and then they'd get together and they'd talk about it, and the boys would run around and they'd see what it is to be the warrior and the slightly older man and the family man and the elder, and they'd see the archetypes play out. They'd live in community. You wouldn't be in an insular nuclear family, for one. You'd be in a tribe, and you'd have different models. You would, and we're missing all that. So that's a good commitment to make. It's a commitment I made this year. I realised that I need to find my tribe. I need to find my tribe, and I need to let it find me.
Okay.